sitting and things like this. And Seth Green was just here, which is really cool. It's a tough act to follow. I'm not as funny as he is.
Oh, no.
So.
Well, don't worry about that.
Unless I slip and fall in my shoes, and then maybe you guys will
Yeah,
laugh.
pratfall's always good.
I did that in the bathroom, actually.
Did you hear?
Yeah, I was really nervous about wearing these. No, at home, before I got here.
Yeah, well, those are cute.
It wasn't a good, really, yeah. I don't know anything about fashion, so
Are you not into the whole thing?
I'm totally into it. I'm just not good at it.
Oh. Excellent. You know what's so fascinating with this whole thing, when you were cast in this role, you went through, which I think is really tough because I know just from being in the business myself, Rosalie's character in the book was described as the most beautiful woman in the world.
Yeah.
So what a setup for any actress, right?
For any human being.
So you go to play the part. You look beautiful, you're fantastic, you're a great actress, and then some, crazy people that feel badly about themselves.
You said it. I
project
didn't say
it onto someone else and put on the internet and stuff. How can she possibly be described as the most beautiful girl in the world? But there's a great side to the story.
Yeah. Initially I was completely unaware of the amount of criticism that was going to come flooding in. And then it happened, and then I had my feelings hurt, and then I didn't want to walk out of the house. And then I realized recently, like in the last year, I stopped going online. I realized how lame that is to Google yourself. I did at one point.
It's like that Twilight Zone episode where you can hear other people's thoughts.
Yeah, but
That's
it's a lot
what the
of like
internet is like.
12-year-old girls. I don't know. I feel like since like this online gossip thing has happened, like we're sort of breeding this like generation that's filled with like hate and criticism, and I think it's really sad. But anyways, it's really cool that people don't think I'm the most beautiful person in the world, because who cares? You know what I mean? Like I'm playing this role, and it's like, I don't know. There's no way to define beauty. Like you just can't define beauty. So it's kind of cool that like I'm not a conventional beauty, and I'm playing the most beautiful.
I would say you are a conventional beauty. And the reason I brought up the story is because when I was reading about you, I just felt for you, because even at my age of 47 or 48, I don't know how old I am.
It is hard.
But you know what's important about you talking about, Nikki, is that there could be some little girl in high school right now that's going through somebody criticizing her or looking at her the wrong way or not fitting in. Mm-hmm. And they get to see somebody, with your stature in their eyes, looking up to you, obsessed with the film, and saying, oh, wow, she got her feelings hurt and was judged too. And, it's a nice thing for them to have some accessible thing to relate to.
And the world is so much greater than all of this. And it comes to an end, you know what I mean? Like all the compliments, the criticism, all of it will come to an end eventually. This whole Twilight thing, it's like, this is all very ephemeral, it's temporary. Yeah.
Well, you went through a lot, too, earlier in your career when you did that movie 13, and you were so strongly associated, because it was kind of in a documentary style. People actually associated you with the bad girl you were playing when it had nothing to do with who you actually are or were at the time.
It's pretty amazing, the repercussions of like marketing a film as being autobiographical, what comes with that. Yeah, I don't really even know how to talk about that anymore, because I've been through so much with that film as well.
But don't you think that's given you, as tough as it was to go through, there's perspective and depth. I mean, you have a strong depth of character. It's so obvious. I mean, that's a wonderful quality to have. It's going to serve you well. I'm sorry that you went through so much to develop it at such a young age, but it will take care of you. Trust me.
It's all about just like getting away and doing what you want. Like I travel, I live all over the world. I mean, when I can, if I can. That's why I don't work as much as I'd like to sometimes, because I spend my time doing other things.
It's healthier, to have that other side of your life.
Yeah.
This is going to sound ridiculous now, talking to somebody like with your intelligence, but do you want to stick around and play Young People Don't Know Nothing?
I'm sure I don't know nothing. So,
it'll be fun. It'll be fun. All right. New Moon is in theaters now. We'll be right back. More with Nikki.